Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Dungeons and Dragons with the comic book community. I'm your host and benevolent Dungeon Master, White Whale Comics, and we got the regular crew all together once again. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Great.
It's John's birthday. John's birthday.
Very energetic.
Everyone was all chatty and energetic as soon as I hit go live. Everyone was like,
Hey, I said something.
"Yeah, happy belated birthday to John, our one and only dildo banging."
One and older. Well done.
Fair.
If you missed his Saturday morning comics on his live stream, I wished him happy birthday, Boomer.
Yeah.
As one
Accurate.
should. But enough about him.
Yes.
We really want to see some Dungeons and Dragons. So let's get started with that. As we left off a couple weeks ago at this point, you had successfully, saved Bryn Shander from the dragon that had laid waste to the majority of 10 towns from what you understand at this point. Obviously you've not seen much of the other towns because you went kind of straight there. But you did at least scare it off temporarily as it flew back in the direction of the crypt that you saw it emerge from. And the town was kind of cheering your praises as we ended.
A nice change of pace for us.
You know, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
you
everything.
We were literally the only option.
You did something remarkable with the help of an NPC who did.
I was going to say, the NPC did more of the work that we did.
It's true.
So you come down from the battlements or the walls, and you start walking through town, and everyone is kind of patting you on the back and cheering you and giving you one of these.
Something tells me that not really.
Chanting your names. You have, because at this point, Bryn Shander is filled with people from most of the 10 towns. A lot of them know your name and know of your tales of heroism throughout these.
Tales of heroism. Have we done anything to turn the tale of heroism yet?
Sure, you've done a number of things. I don't remember at this point.
Yeah. The bards will sing a song about it later.
You saved that guy who went missing, and
Yeah.
Yeah, we did save the guy that went missing.
you solved a murderer.
Yeah, there's some thievery happening that we put an end to.
We went to that fortress, right? We went to a fortress or something.
We found fisherman stew, so yeah,
Yeah.
We brought back a lantern and some goats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, not like fighting off a dragon heroism, but you have helped the people of 10 towns in various ways.
And now we did that too. Add that in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why it is now elevated.
Yeah,
Do I need
we've
to
elevated.
start
Got
over?
it.
So yes, you are walking through this crowd, and as you do, one specific person kind of catches your eye as she is quite striking in stature and in the way she holds herself. And
Stature meaning she's tall or short?
No, she just has an air of impressiveness, I suppose.
Air of impressiveness.
I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean.
Now. Yeah.
English works like that. She is appears to be a human, and she approaches you and she says, the heroes, I'm so glad I caught you. If I may have a word.
How are you doing?
You can have more than that.
Once you go dragging, you never go back.
At this point, Gray just takes his head and smacks Tickles and Doc on the back of the head, one with each hand.
Hey, what am I doing?
Make attack rolls.
You can have a couple of sentences. What am
I doing?
What do you mean?
doing?
You're actually going to smack him on the back of the head?
Yeah, I'm actually going to smack him on the back of that. Both of them. Well, actually, how tall is Tickles?
I'm over 6 feet.
Okay, so Gray has to smacks Doc on the back of the head and has to jump up
with disadvantage.
Are you trying to do damage to them, or are you just trying
No,
to?
I'm just trying to,
Just say, stop it, cut it out.
Yes.
She says, well, I haven't heard this side of your group, but be that as it may, I have. May I have a word in private? I know that might be difficult at the moment, but
sure.
More relative privacy, at least.
Yeah, no problem.
And she leads you down the side street to one of the homes that are still intact, and she goes inside and asks you to join her.
I go to Doc and say, hey, Doc, look at that. Looks like two puppies fighting over a ham.
At this point, I smack him in the back of the head, and I try to hurt him.
All right.
Can I do a perception check just on her? I don't know.
He didn't say she was attractive. He just said she was a person.
I'm just trying to determine how devious this seems, right?
Sure.
That's perception, not insight, right?
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'm betting that hit. Roll an unarmed strike against him.
I did. I rolled a 19 to hit.
I mean, damage.
How much damage?
Unarmed strike.
What is the
D4, I believe, right?
It's a.
Typically.
Why does it not say what I rolled?
Do you want me to roll insight or perception?
Are you trying to?
It says 2. It doesn't even say roll. Why is that so weird?
All right. Well, he takes 2 damage.
It doesn't say 1d8 plus whatever. My unarmed strike says 2.
Just 2.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
Is it like you walk up and go crotch shot? Boom.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Hey, what's it doing? It does.
Punching bag.
Are you trying to look into the house and see if you know something, or are you trying to get?
I just go inside after I.
I'm trying to gauge her intent.
Okay, and that would be inside.
I just go inside.
I got a 16.
She doesn't seem to be leading you into a trap or anything. She seems like she's actually just trying to talk to you at the moment.
That's it. That's all. I just was checking.
Okay.
So yeah, I punched Tickles in the junk and said,
I'll follow.
And then I went inside.
All right.
I'm so tall. All you got was the tip.
Thank you for joining me. I know you must want to get some rest after that incredible battle, but I do have a proposition for you, and it is of time is of the essence, I would have to say, because tomorrow night is a full moon, and this must occur on a full moon for it to work. So I didn't know that I would have another opportunity to talk to you before tomorrow. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your celebration.
Well, I don't know how much celebration there is. It's the dragon is likely to return, but
well,
what is it?
Possibly.
Did she give us her name? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Not yet.
What was your name, lass?
Oh, of course. My name is Iselim Bloodfang.
Just rolls off the tongue, don't it?
Well,
Iselin?
YSELM.
Would not spell that right.
Do you like sugar?
Iselin. Bloodfang. Got it.
And at this point, you hear some what sounds like nails walking on the floor in the room, the next room, and into the room walks a very large white wolf, and it sits down at her feet.
Ooh, what's his name? Her name?
So you said the lady was carried herself with stature, but what does she actually look like? Is she older? It's just
she's probably you would guess in her 30s. She's very well dressed, in obviously warm clothing, but not. It doesn't appear to be as insulating as a lot of the people you see around Ten Town. So she seems a little more comfortable in the cold.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um,
So this, like, are we talking like dire wolf size? How big is this wolf?
It is bigger than a normal wolf, but not like a dire wolf. It's not like massive. It's just a large wolf.
What's his name? Or her?
I have never asked him.
Oh, well, this is the greatest time as any.
Does anyone speak wolf?
You know what? I'll call him Bob.
As good a name as any, I suppose. But I am as one with nature. I try to not force names onto creatures I do not know the names of. They live their own lives and they have their own familial branches. And anyway, we're getting off track here.
Well, what's up with the full moon thing?
Well, to give you a bit of background, long before 10 towns were 10 towns, frost giants ruled this land. Their leaders, known as the Jarls, would meet atop a hill to the west to settle disputes. And I have discovered that their thrones and their treasure still rest on that hill. On nights of the full moon, the spirit of Rhaegar Yarva, the Jarl of Jarls, will open up his treasure vault to anyone who defeats his champion. I am under no guise that I could defeat this champion on my own. But after seeing the feats you have achieved, I believe that you have the opportunity to. And, well, the treasure could be yours.
What's in it for you?
Well, there is one thing that I am looking for that I am hoping will be there. I have no proof of this, so if it is not there, everything will be yours, and I will thank you for your assistance, and I will move on my journey.
So are
And
you
it
gonna
is?
come with us? Or are we gonna do it by ourselves?
Well, no, I
You
will
tell us what you want.
I will escort you. I will lead the way to this.
Oh, so you don't want to tell us what it is, but if you see it, you'll get it.
Yes, it is of a personal matter that I would prefer not to share, but
Can I
by all
write?
means, if that is a deal breaker, I understand your hesitance, but
I just want insight into her
Yeah.
saying it's a personal matter.
I want to insight as well.
That is, what is my insight? Oh, it's only +1. So that's only an 11.
Well, I was going to ask for insight, but I want to know is she not telling us? Does it seem like she's not telling us because she's afraid? Or she's doubtful of us, or like what am I getting like the vibe
sure.
of the reason there? And I rolled a what's my 19.
Okay, with a 19, she's certainly not lying. This is not something that she is like. She's not giving you a line to try to get you to do this. She is looking for something there that she cannot gain on her own. But yeah, it is more of a.
It's legit personal.
She doesn't seem afraid of anything.
So it's just something she would rather just
It's
keep.
something that she, I guess you could say, she doesn't want to discuss with you.
Well, I'm in.
Well, before we agree, we've also given our word to help someone else, and we don't know the timeline on that. Plus, there's still a dragon out there. Is there a reason it needs to happen on this particular full moon?
Well, no, but judging from the rate at which 10 towns seems to be destroyed, it may not have the opportunity to have a base camp to travel from on the next full moon. Again, I understand if this is something that is outside of your ability at the moment, but I saw your group and I had to shoot my shot, as they say.
Well, personally, you had me at treasure, so
Well, Gray and Dild are normally the ones you want to ask about that. The rest of us are pretty much game for whatever.
Well, this sounds quite interesting, and a little bit of history of the area, so I'm in.
I'm very interested, but we need to check with the one lady first that we,
that helped us
Run
defeat the
here,
dragon on the condition that we help her. That it's not time sensitive. Not sure we want to make her an enemy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
that's true.
One beautiful damsel at a time it is.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Barring that, I'm
Yeah, I don't have a problem helping you. It's just a matter of we've made a commitment.
I fully understand, and I obviously appreciate you
bless you.
Bless you. Yeah.
being men of your word, so that I can trust you with such an important task on my end. I will tell you what. Tomorrow afternoon, I shall be at the Northlook Inn and Tavern here in town, if it is still standing. And if you'd like to join me on the quest, you may meet me there. We shall arrive with enough time with the moonlight. And with that, I will buy your leave, and I hope to see you on the morrow.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we'll go and look for the lady that was
I guess we'll go
helping us.
look for the lady that helped us, and then we need to probably get a rest.
Yeah, I'm guessing you probably want to do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Since I got,
But
Since
since we
whack
have the
on the
thing,
balls.
if we can find, we got to find someplace to try to rest, and we need to talk to the Lynn.
Actually, thanks to being mind controlled by the dragon pretty much the entire fight, I'm fine.
right. So where do we find that other character?
She'll probably be more by the gate where we left her, I would
Right.
say.
Or she could be at like an inn, or she could be headed to trying. Well, of course, where people are probably everywhere. So,
Okay. Yeah. As you exit, you see the crowd kind of still dispersing and going back to trying to find some shelter for the evening. From being in this town before where the inn is, if you'd like to try to find your way to that again.
it's fine.
Yeah, sure, we'll go there.
Okay.
What was her name again?
The person you're looking for?
Yes.
Her name is Villain Harpel.
Ooh.
Ooh, French.
So we didn't see any sign of
I mean,
her.
she
with-
had that sled with the dogs, right? We could kind of
Yeah.
look for that. Maybe that would be
Yeah.
out front of someplace.
Yeah.
Um,
And
yeah, you get to the inn and you do see the sleds outside with the two zombies kind of tied to one of the sleds. And you go into the inn and you see her and her kobold companions, and she says, "Oh, howdy, y'all. Thought you might have abandoned me."
Oh no! What? We're ready now. What do we take care of?
Oh, well, I mean, you see, I understand. I like to keep my end of the bargain, and clearly we have not defeated this dragon. So until we do, my stuff can wait. I'd like to find your guys, make sure you're settled so that you're not distracted when you're trying to help me. If that makes sense, because I don't want to start doing my stuff and then the dragon shows up again and you're like, oh, we got to do the dragon again.
Understandable, and obviously the dragon is high on our to-do list. So,
Yeah, it's probably high back up in that tower too.
Yeah.
By this point, probably getting repaired.
Licking its wounds.
there is some urgency there. So,
Well, I mean, there's not urgency, but clearly y'all are pretty banged up, so we got to at least take a rest tonight and try to gather ourselves and maybe try again tomorrow.
Tomorrow, or about the day after next week?
Day after next week. How about the day after that?
Well, I
day
mean,
after tomorrow.
this is your thing. If you want to wait on it, it's up to you. I'm not leading this caboose.
Well, we got a couple of days, right? We got a couple of days. We can take a rest.
maybe.
A couple of days.
I mean,
we
at the moment, I'm here to help you. So you're the timeline's up to y'all. Really?
Oh, all right. So if we got something to do, you'll come with us.
Well, no, I agreed to help you with the dragon. If you have something else to do, you can go do that.
Oh, I got
you
you.
after.
we may have a task tomorrow, but yes, after
I
that
mean,
it would be the dragon.
You do you. As long, I don't want this to sound too threatening because I don't mean it this way, but I'll find you if you try to run off.
Well, I'm not sure where there is to go at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So I can chill here for a bit if you have something to do and come on back to see me.
All right.
Okay.
I can live with that.
All right. So at that point, we look for adapter. I mean, the inn is probably like slammed with people at this point. I assume.
I mean, they.
But for the heroes of 10 times, there's probably a couple of rooms.
Yeah, we
right?
get something. A couple of drinks, 2 drinks.
When you go to ask about a room, some townsfolk overhear you and offer you their room because as thanks for saving their family.
Hey,
I
thank
couldn't
you very much.
possibly. Thank you very much. Actually, I'll take that.
Mighty kind of you.
Yeah, Gray's not taking that.
There's no
Please,
sweet.
we insist.
We
You're more than comfortable sleeping here.
possibly take it.
I got no problem. Thank you very much.
Of course, it is our honor. It's our greatest honor to do something so small for something so large you have accomplished.
Hey, and talking about lodge, hey, that bar's pretty big, so I want to go see if I can get a drink on the house.
So
Yes, obviously everyone is looking to buy you drinks, so you can drink to your heart.
Yeah, you do.
This is just go straight to the room.
So as they're mingling in the crowd, Gray's going to try to slip back out.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to do it without other people noticing?
Just without the group noticing.
Okay, then make a stealth check against everyone's passive perception, I suppose.
I declined. Gish is just going to go up to the room.
Dirty 20.
Okay, well, that's going to beat everybody's passive perception without even checking. So, all right, you're outside. What would you like to do?
So he wanders like looking for Einstein at the moment, and looking for rats as he goes. So he's looking for the owlbear and looking for any kind of rat or anything he sees like in alleys or anything. And anytime he sees one, he's gonna like try to kill it.
Okay, I mean, yeah, there are some rats. Obviously, this is a medieval city, so if you'd like to make a couple of attack rolls against random rats.
Sure.
If you hit any of them, I'll say you'll kill them because they're rats.
Well, that's an 18.
Yep. Okay, you got one dead rat.
That's a 24.
You got a very dead rat.
And that's a 20 dirty.
All right, you got 3 dead rats.
All right, so I take the 3 dead rats, I find the owlbear, and I give them to the owlbear.
Yeah, he's been kind of following you, But,
Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm
do-
just anytime I kill one, I just like toss it to him or.
I mean, in general, like you don't have to
Yeah.
find him because
Okay.
he's been doing his own thing, but he's been within your area more or less this whole
Okay.
time. Like he's not. If he runs off to do something, like you see him kind of pop up again, but he's just being an owlbear. So
Gotcha. So after I've given him like 3 rats, I like sit down next to him and reach into my pack and pull out like a small stuffed Yeti and stare at it for a minute. And so I stare at this for a minute. And then
I love it.
I stuff it back in my pack and I summon my sword into my lap and try to commune with my patron.
Okay. Do you need to roll anything to?
You tell me.
Geez. I don't think so. I think if you just focus.
I mean, so a reminder, because I don't remember if you remember the backstory. It's like the only time I communicated directly with the patron was when I made the deal.
Right.
Since then, I've been getting communications through the Raven.
Right.
But I have not been able to actually I have not spoken with my patron since then. So I don't even really know. I know I'm supposed to be looking for a sword, and that I was led. The Raven led me to these people, to 10 towns, and to this group. So
okay. Yeah. Make a. I guess a religion check.
Religion. Okay. Oh well, that's not good. That's a 9. So.
I mean, let's say with advantage since you have your packed weapon out.
Okay. That's another 9.
Well, rat,
Okay.
you're rolling 20s to kill rats, but you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
So you're sitting there focusing on your packed weapon, and your Raven goes, "Oi, what are you trying to do here?"
Trying to communicate directly.
Well, I mean, that hasn't worked this whole time. Why now?
Because you led me yesterday somewhere to where I was gonna find the sword, and we found nothing, and we got back in time to watch everybody burn.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I only have access to the information I have at hand.
So yeah, and seeing as I was
So,
under
I mean,
the
you
impression
think-
from you that we were here to protect these towns, and now they're all done. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
You think I've been bullshitting you?
It's crossed my mind.
All right. Well, how about this? Try to communicate again. I'll lend my hand or my wing, as it were.
Okay. So with advantage again, or just
Yep.
well, all of a 13 that time, so we did get a little higher.
Great. Well, with that, you do hear a voice kind of seemingly emanate from the sword, and it says, "Gray,
What are you doing?
why do you feel the need to doubt my word?"
I don't doubt your word. I doubt my abilities.
Well, you forget that I, even though I may not be present, I am always there, and I hear everything. And I just heard you say to my wonderful ally on your shoulder there that you doubt his intentions, which are my intentions.
All of his intentions? He seems to like to mess with me.
I will not mince words with you. I'm not going to lie to you, Gray. What is it that you want?
Where do I go from here?
You are on the correct path. I will not let you go someplace that you are not meant to be.
So the path included the idiot and the others?
It's me.
I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, there's the idiot and the bard. Well, the bard's just a bard, but but you know, and the wizard barely talks. When does a wizard not talk all the time? what kind of group is this?
My plans and the intricacies of my plans, you do not need to worry yourself with such things. I have put together everything very carefully, and even things that seem to not make sense will have a role to play.
Very well. And with that, yeah, unless there's something else, the patron and or the Raven said something else, he gets up and heads back to the bar or the inn.
I told you,
Yeah.
twat.
Yes, you told me. In here, I'm sure it's right this way.
You ever think that, like, maybe you weren't supposed to be at a certain place at a certain time, and I just didn't want to, like, try to convince you to leave your friends? So I said, "Oh, hey, let's go over here. Maybe the soul's
The
there."
fact that you carry real messages to mess with me is what I think.
Did you not hear what she just said?
I heard her.
Okay, then. So just have a little faith, man.
Yes, sir, Mr. Raven.
Okay, I'm gonna go find something dead to eat.
Good for you. And with that, I return to the bar, find a corner or a wall to lean against, and yeah, I don't go up to a room. I just stay with where everyone's crowded in or whatever, and
Okay,
take my rest.
a man of the people, huh?
And I take one of the free drinks that I've been drinking, and I see Gary over there, and I give him one and said, "Hey, there you go."
And I
on
take
I
For some reason,
imagine
somebody
a
told me-
pile of them.
Yeah, I just like
it's like I take the
How many-
drink. I say,
How
"Thank
many
you,
drinks
Tickle."
would you say you've had, Tickles?
oh, I don't know, 2, 3, 5. Let 5. How long has he been away?
For as long as that conversation was, more or less.
Four.
Plus walking time. So
So like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, 4, guaranteed. You ever seen me drink? 4.
okay.
You know you're a dragonborn, so you can up that if you want.
It's all right. I'm not an alcoholic. I just like free drinks. So yeah.
So I take
all of
the
your
drink
characters
from
seem to be motivated by
Tickles,
that.
I give him a toast, and I take a drink.
Okay.
There you go.
It's poisoned. Just kidding.
Gotcha.
It wouldn't surprise me.
You just drank the potion of dysentery.
Hey, real quick, Alec, was that bag of tricks gray, rust, or tan?
Um,
I
think it was
thought he was gray.
I'm pretty sure it was gray.
Gray. Okay. I will actually put that down then.
I'm almost certain. I'll look it up though for you later. So is everyone retiring for a long rest?
Yeah. I gotta sleep this off.
All right. Cue the Final Fantasy resting music, and you should all be healed up and spell slotted up and back to full.
Sweet.
Okay. So I assume I know what the group is going to say, but are we going to go help this lady, or are we going to go try to hunt this dragon?
Oh, we don't have to. I want treasure.
To help the nice
I'm ready
lady.
for a dragon yet.
Hey, she's got a cute coo.
Somehow I knew that's where this was going.
No, we're not ready for a dragon, really. I mean, that one kind of wiped the floor with us. So maybe we do this first.
I mean, you have some time to decide because she did say she would meet you in the afternoon. So if you want to try to see if you can scrounge up any items that you may need. I don't know what is going to be available.
Hey, what is there in this town that?
Yeah, I thought there was nothing in this town.
I mean, this town is in pretty good shape compared because you were there as the dragon was approaching and fought it off. So it's not like there's some destruction and some damage to the town, but overall it seems to be in the light of day. It seems to be in pretty good shape. There's just a lot
in general. I don't remember there being a lot in this town to shop for.
There's not much in any town in 10 towns.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like a magic shop or anything, but there is a general goods store that if you need anything from the list of stuff in the.
Does this one have a blacksmith or anything in this town?
I don't believe so.
Maybe.
It has it has a smithy and an outfitter.
Okay, well, I was potentially maybe gonna see
all the black iron blades
with the gold we got from the hag. See if there was maybe a chance to upgrade my armor, but trying to remember what I.
No, I can wear some armor with.
I just have leather armor, which I don't necessarily want to do like super heavy armor, but just maybe something slightly more.
I can wear like partial armor or something, right? I mean, and not lose.
You'll lose a bunch of benefits if you do.
Yeah, you're better.
As a barbarian, you do not want armor.
Yeah, you're stronger without armor.
You get a bonus for not wearing armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Doc need any ball bearings?
I think I'm good.
Okay, how many you got? 45,000.
None.
So you said you just have leather armor right now?
I just currently have leather, so even studded leather or a chain shirt, like something like that, just to give me a little bit of a bump.
Sure,
would be what I'd be looking for. Because that's.
I mean, I don't want to waste time role playing this, but if you want to buy either of those, you can certainly buy them for the price in the guide.
Okay, well, then I'll probably just go all the way to the chain shirt because that gets me. That bumps me up.
I gotta find a way to bump up my armor class.
So let me double check, make sure that actually does what.
Well, the chain shirt, I believe you get a dex modifier of a maximum of 2.
Okay, so I would lose. Okay, so I'd lose one of my decks, so it only gain me 1 versus the
studded leather.
So basically they're the same. And each one of them only gives me 1 over what I have, but it does give me 1 over what I have.
Well, the studded leather could increase more if you increase your dex again.
Yeah, true.
And it's going to weigh less and cost less.
I'll go with the studded leather then.
Okay, so 45 gold pieces.
All right. All right.
Anyone else interested in anything? Bolts, arrows.
I may want to pick up a couple more of those lances, javelins.
You have so many freaking javelins.
He just wants to buy something.
I just want to buy something.
Well, buy some rope or buy something that you can use. You cannot carry any more javelins. Unless you find a bag of holding or something, you are maxed out on javelins.
Okay.
What armor do they have there? Do they have everything in the book, or
anything in the adventuring gear list is available?
Okay. At least gives me 1 more to my AC. Maybe slightly harder.
Hey, that one sometimes one is all it takes.
That's right. So okay.
I'll buy some more
You
rope.
said 45 gold. Sorry.
Yes, 45 gold.
Okay. All right, that was the thing I wanted. So.
Anyone want an abacus?
An abacus? What's an abacus do? I forget.
It's like a
It's an old
math
calculator.
counting thing.
Oh, no, I don't need one.
A magnifying glass for 100 gold pieces.
No, but I was thinking about splint mail. But it gives me disadvantage.
Yeah, I just don't want disadvantage on stealth yet.
It only gives me +1, and it'll cost more than what I have without selling some stuff.
Yeah.
How do you find your goals on this thing? Action inventory.
Yeah, I would have just sold my regular leather back to them. So what do they get? Like 5?
Do you have poison?
Yeah. What do you want poison for?
It according to this,
It's a
it
vial
says,
of poison.
yeah, I can coat one slashing or piercing weapon, and flying it takes an action, and then it gives some damage type stuff.
For 1 minute.
Yeah. How much is it?
It's 100 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces.
Where's my gold?
Pass.
Yeah, you get 5 back for selling the leather if you want.
Okay.
I want to sell the chain mail that I've got.
Okay. It's let's call it 37 gold pieces.
All right.
Alchemist fire. Is that like a cocktail? I just throw it in this fire.
Alchemist fire is sticky adhesive fluid, ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact, make a ranged attack against a creature or object. Treating it as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
I would want to buy that, please. I'll take 1.
The creature can end this damage by using an action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
I'll take 1.
I also forgot Gish and Dild. I need you to make charisma saving throws when you woke up today.
Charisma, you say? Let's see where I'm at.
Oh,
16.
I don't even want to do the additional stuff. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Did I wake up
it's
charming?
charisma though. Let me see, just in case.
I have advantage on charisma if there's magic involved, by the way. But I rolled a 16, so I don't know.
Yeah, 16 is fine.
I rolled a 9 with the additional stuff, but I also have advantage on saves versus being charmed, and I'm immune to magical sleep, if that matters.
Okay. Yeah, roll again for me then. Alchemist fire costs 50 gold pieces, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it right now.
That would be 18.
Okay. Cool. Anyone else want anything?
Do they have potions of healing?
Yeah.
I'll take 2 if they're at the price of 50 gold.
Potion of healing, 50 gold. Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Those are 2d4 plus 2.
All right.
All right. So what are we thinking? Are we going to go try to find the dragon, or are we going to follow?
I think they're wanting treasure. It's what it sounded to me like.
Let's go to the lady.
So yeah, we go back to the. Well, wasn't it the inn we were staying at?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go back to the inn.
Okay. Cool. She's sitting there and she sees you and her eyes kind of light up. She says, "Oh, hello again. Have you decided? Are we going to? Are you joining me in my quest?"
Maybe yes. Let's hawk to it.
Boy,
That took longer than I actually expected.
that's a great joke for this week only.
Well, that's why I did it this week.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I'm saying, like, if anyone happens to watch this on a replay or something, they're going to be, why are they laughing at this?
2 months from now.
We're on to the next joke by then. Yeah.
All right, well, let's spit on this thing and go for it.
Screw it.
All right. She, I mean, you are agreeing to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She leads the way through the wilderness, and she seems very adept at moving through the snow and the cold, and she's kind of going at a clip that is faster than you're comfortable with as a group.
Okay.
So she's kind of getting ahead of you, but she's not really like looking back or anything. She's just kind of marching forward.
So before she would get too far away from us, I'd be like, "You seem to be more comfortable in this terrain than we are," to try to get her attention.
She turns around. She says, "Oh, forgive me. Yes, I've been traveling alone for quite some time. I forget that not everyone is as adept traveling through such conditions. I will slow my pace. I don't want to lose you out here."
That would not be good. Is the wolf with us? Out of curiosity.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Somebody's keyboard stuck.
I can't perceive nothing. I
Not
think that's
mine.
a 6 with my plus. Yes, a 6.
Yeah, you don't see the wolf.
found shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, geez.
All right, and she keeps going at a more reasonable pace to make sure she doesn't lose you. And she kind of starts looking back over her shoulder once in a while and make sure she's not kind of getting ahead of herself again.
Okay.
And after a while, you don't seem to encounter anything. Strangely, it seems very quiet on this stretch of wilderness she's taking you through.
So where are we headed compared to where we're used to knowing where we've been? I mean, is this a completely new area, I assume, or is this like...
Let me see if I can find out, because it doesn't really say. Just said she leads you there, but it might be on a map.
Okay, well that's fine then. I was just curious if we relatively knew where we were or not.
Yeah, it is basically you're headed almost due west from Bryn Shander.
Okay. So not really an area we've been to much.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It is very much in an opposite direction of either of the kind of expeditions you've made outside of the
Gotcha.
the roads of this area. So before too long, you come across this series of hills, and clearly there is some sort of structure at the top of one of them. And she turns around and she goes, "Oh, we're nearly here. Please."
So as she turns around to speak to us, now that we can see the structure, I'm gonna be like, so what? You say there's a guardian. What should we expect, or do you know?
You're asking her?
Yeah.
says, "Well, I've only heard tales. I've not attempted to attempt the trial because the tales have said that it would be nearly impossible for me to do it alone. So I didn't want to go on a death mission. So
Can
I've been
I
waiting to find-
investigate the object?
You're still a little bit away from it,
Okay.
but as you get a bit closer, you can see that it appears to be, well, it says ice covers 7 giant thrones, each carved from a single piece of stone, arrayed in a ring atop a snow-covered hill, and scores of black ravens gather overhead. So basically, it is not like a structure per se. It's almost like think of it like a Stonehenge. It is 7 large carved rocks in a circle. There's no roof or anything like that, so it's just open air.
So when I see all the ravens circling, I'm going to turn to mine and be like, did my raven ever come back, or did he not? I guess.
Yeah, no. Once you left town, he's always with you.
Okay, so I'm going to be like, friends of yours?
I can check. Might be distant cousin or something, but I don't
Might
believe
be
I know them.
Curious to know why they're gathering. That'd be useful knowledge.
You know, I'm like a magical raven, right? I'm not like a regular raven.
Well, you can't. Can you only communicate with me and not with them?
Let me try. Caw, caw. It's only a fuck off.
Okay, appreciate that.
Can I investigate one of the stones?
Sure. Are you trying to from a distance, or are you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna like invade the perimeter without, I don't want to like set off the chain of events or travel back to Scotland and find my new boyfriend. But I'd like to just get a sense of what I can get from a distance. Should I call that perception then, or
if you're trying to look at the thing as a whole, it would be perception. If you're looking at an individual to try to find something specific, it would be investigation.
I was going to do both then, because I want
to do one at a time. Do perception first.
Perception is 17.
Yeah. So the only thing you really notice is that one of the thrones is definitely a bit larger than the others, and it seems to be of more import.
All right. Can I do an investigation on that one then?
Sure.
That didn't do a whole lot better. That's 12.
Yeah, I mean, there's some what looks like ancient runes carved into it, but they're kind of old and worn and not in a language you recognize.
Okay.
Wait,
But
where do we go from here?
Nothing seems unusual or, from the looks of things. It's just 7 large stone chairs.
Okay, so we keep continue to approach. I guess. What do we like? How are we there? Are we like?
You're there. You're outside of this circle.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to our person and say, "Okay, now what?"
Well, once we are ready, we enter the circle, and if the moonlight is shining correctly, the spirits will appear, and this trial will start.
So I look at
I walk up.
I look at the moon to see. Do we know where the moon needs to be?
It's a surprisingly clear night, so there is definitely moonlight shining down to the ground, where you see a lot of nights aren't really as clear. As you're looking up to the moon, though, can you make a perception check for me, please?
Sure.
All of us? I just
Whoever's looking at the moon.
It was me. I can't perceive anything tonight. That's a 5.
14.
Yeah, with a 14, you do see in the distance back towards in the direction of 10 towns, you do see some of that aurora borealis type coloring in the sky that you've seen before.
Okay. Changing dice. That dice is done for the evening.
Not working for you.
That one's not working.
Just roll that one. You have to kill more rats.
That was the one that killed all the rats. I used it up.
Label that your rat killer, and that's all.
I walk up in the circle.
Okay.
I guess we all follow, I guess. Or
Can I sit in a chair?
These chairs are massive, so if you want to try to climb a chair, you can, but it would take an athletics check.
Go for it.
All right, I'm going for it.
well, when we enter the circle, does anything happen or not?
Let's
Before-
see it.
9.
Because I assume something might happen before. he
Yeah,
has time to
something's
do
about to happen, but
Okay.
if he seemed very excited about trying to climb one, so I figured he would. He
Yeah,
was running at one to climb it.
I rolled a
Mount
9.
up.
Yeah,
Roll
you
a
don't,
nine.
you don't climb shit.
I just imagine a
when
small
I-
child.
Moments after you enter this circle, 6 of the thrones, you see these apparitions of these giant warriors manifest. Their eyes are glowing white in the darkness. 3 of them are wearing fur vests and leather trousers, and 3 are wearing full chain mail from head to toe. And after all 6 have appeared, a 7th appears in the largest throne, the one that John identified, or Dild identified. And he is dressed differently. He's wearing a coat of white dragon scales and a magnificent horned helm.
Ooh, sexy.
Well, hi there.
Do they see us?
we-
Do they acknowledge us?
But before we get there, does anyone have resistance or immunity to cold?
No, I don't.
No.
No, just poison.
So just Gish. Oh, hi, kitty cat.
My mama
Um, So anyone, while you're in this circle, everyone besides Gish notice that it feels remarkably colder in this circle, even compared to the freezing, icy, cold wind of Icewind Dale that you've experienced so far. So just give you a heads up on that. Now, that all of the apparitions at the moment are kind of sitting in silence.
So I assume we look at the person that we're with. Was it Bloodfang or something? And
Islam Bloodfang.
what's going on?
This is your show.
Yep.
Well, I don't know exactly. I was told that we would enter the circle and the trials would begin.
So can I do like now that they're here? Are they like looking at us? Are they just like staring off into the distance? Can I tell?
They don't seem to be like really acknowledging your presence if they can in fact see you.
Okay.
But they are massive and imposing, and their eyes are just kind of like shimmering.
Okay. So approach the biggest throne.
Mm-hmm.
And did she say what the guy's name was?
Rhaegar Yarva.
And so, like, I'm trying to remember what she told us today for Rhaegar Yartha,
He is the Jarl of Jarls.
the Jarl of Jarls.
Jarls!
But she said it was supposed to be like a challenge or whatever. So yeah, so I'm gonna like approach that throne, say his name with the whole Jarl of Jarls. We have come for the challenge to seek your treasure. See what happens.
Okay. He doesn't seem to react for a moment, but then you notice one of his fingers kind of lifts up and points. And when he does, a frost giant skeleton appears in front of you, and we need to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
21.
21.
16.
Doc, did you say you rolled a 21 too?
Yep.
What's your dex?
15.
Mine is 16. So that would mean we're both +3. So-
No, I'm +2.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. 16
I'm-
is the bump. Okay, so yeah, I'm +3.
What'd you roll, Tickles?
Tickles rolled
16, he said.
16.
And Dild?
11.
All right. Wow, you guys rolled pretty good.
For now.
Yeah. Well, we attack.
Gray, you're up first.
How big is this circle that we're in?
About 45 feet across.
Okay, 45 feet across.
Oh, no, sorry. Squares are 10 feet. So double that, about 90 feet.
Okay, and how far am I then from this frost giant?
I
had approached the throne, so
right. It appeared in the middle of it, of this
cairn. Isn't that what they call those? A cairn.
Yeah, so you're about 25, 30 feet away from it.
Okay, and it's like a skeleton, a zombie. What is this thing that I'm looking at?
It is an armored skeleton.
Armored
skeleton.
Okay. All right. I am going to summon my weapon to my hand, my packed weapon to my hand. And then I am going to move forward. So I'm like, it's in the center. I had moved off to the side, so I'm what, like 20 feet from this thing?
Yeah, 20, 25 feet probably.
Okay. So, I don't want to do this. Do I want to immediately go in and out? Do I want to? Oh, I just left. I'm sure this is not the only thing we're going to have to deal with. So I'm going to not do that. I'm not going to move yet, but after I do that, I will just cast an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
And that will be 10 force damage.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for now.
All right, Doc.
Did you say it was wearing metal armor?
It's got like scraps of armor kind of hanging from it. Some metal, some leather.
Okay, never mind.
But it doesn't have like a full suit of armor. It's,
Yeah. I want to use a bonus action to cast where is it? Magic weapon.
Okay.
Which makes my weapon a +1.
Okay.
And so bonus action that, and then I'll go up and attack it with my action. And I don't figure a 12 hits, does it?
It does not. No, I'm sorry.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
All right. Gish.
All right. You did say it had some metal armor. some pieces of metal armor on it, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I would like to cast heat metal on all the metal pieces of armor I see.
Can you cast it on multiple things?
No.
It says or suit, so I guess not if they're separate pieces. What
But,
weapon do you have?
He's got like some around his chest and his, he's got like a partially rotted helmet on his head. So, you can
I'll do the chest.
target something that's definitely going to.
All right, I'll do the chest then.
Okay, that's fine.
Pieces on his chest. All right, so that is it glows
Definitely
red
great.
hot, and any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell.
I don't make a save; it just works.
Yeah, it just works.
Okay.
The heat metal's
That's 8.
vicious.
That's 13 fire damage. And then if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
Okay. Well, I mean, it can't really.
If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
That fails.
Okay.
And then I end my turn.
All right. Tickles.
I rage, and I attack it.
Alrighty.
That's 19. 19.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
19 hits. Okay, hold on. 19 hits. Okay. So, 13. No, 14. 14 points.
Okay. All right, that it?
That's it for me.
Okay. It's the Frost Giant's turn. And you said it has disadvantage until its next turn, right? Until your next turn?
Well, my next turn, yeah.
All right, so it takes 2 attacks. One is going to swing at Doc. Oh, that is going to be with disadvantage of 24 to hit.
Oh shit!
That does hit.
I rolled very well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll
It's-
say.
It is what it is.
It's going to be 24 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then he's going to swing backwards the other way to Tickles on his backswing. Oh, rolled well again. 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, miss.
Haha.
20 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
So half that.
Yeah, half.
Right.
Yeah, half that. That's 10.
And last but not least, it's Dild.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a scorching ray, or I guess it's like 3 scorching rays is 1 attack.
Okay.
So it's a ranged attack. The first one is a 22.
Yep.
Second one is a 17.
Yep.
And the third one is a 19 plus whatever, so that one hits. Probably.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. The first one kind of sucked. The first one got 7 fire damage. The second one did better. That was 13 fire damage. So that's 20 total. And the last one did 12 fire damage. So was that 42? No, was that
32?
That it?
There you go, sir. That is it.
Back to the top of the order.
Oh, can I? I mean, I guess I'll move, stay in the ring, but move for farther away because I mean that
Sure.
spell gets 120 feet. So
Okay.
and he's
Greg,
big, so easy to see.
Yeah. I'm gonna move forward and with my sword attack it. That is probably going to be a miss. That is a what is that? What? I can't do math at the moment. 11.
Oh, yeah, 11 misses.
All right, and then I'm going to use my as a bonus action. I'm going to use my rabbit hop feet to jump 10 feet away without provoking an opportunity attack.
Cool.
And I guess that will be my turn. Since I didn't do a whole lot that turn. Crap.
Doc.
All right. I will attack it. I crit.
Nice.
26 to hit. 4. Seriously? 6 damage. Both of them were 1s plus my 4 damage.
All right.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Well, it's better than if you hadn't critted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 1 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Since he's not engaged with me, I'm going to back away to where he's 50 feet from me.
Okay, you will be outside of the circle.
Okay. Well, by how much?
20 feet.
Okay. Well, let me. I'll stay in the circle then. So.
All right, so you're about 30 feet away
30.
from him.
All right. So I will vicious mockery. Say, I bet you think you're hot stuff. And that's a wisdom save.
All right. That's a nat 20.
Okay, that just works. And since the heat metal is concentration, as long as I'm concentrated, I can use my bonus action to just do that damage to you again. So here's another 2d8 fire damage, and that's 12 fire damage.
Vicious Mockery isn't a
No, vicious mockery failed. It's a cantrip, so it just completely fails if you pass.
right, but I mean it's not a concentration spell.
No, it's just a cantrip.
Okay. Okie dokie. He's looking a little unhappy. Does that mean he still has?
No, the disadvantage is all gone. It's
Okay,
just
that's just when it casts. Okay, cool. All right, Tickles.
17.
Yep.
Okay. 7 damage.
Okay, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's gonna make his attacks on Tickles and Doc again, one on each. Doc, he lucked out. He rolled an 11. I assume that does not hit.
Yep, it does.
But Tickles, he rolled a 28.
That hits.
Uh, 24 damage, so it'll be 12.
12.
And Dild.
I'm going to do another Scorching Ray. Or set of
Alright.
Scorching Rays, I should say. The first one is a 21.
Yep.
The second one is a 2, so that's not going to hit. And the third one is a 24.
So 2 out of 3 hit.
2 out of 3. The first one does 10 fire damage. And the second one does 14. Nice.
Okay. With those Scorching Rays, when the second one hits, you don't see it scream or react at all, but it just disappears.
Sweet.
And then can everyone make a perception check for me, please?
Yes, sir.
I cannot do a perception check. That's a nat 1.
I did too. A nat 1.
You got a nat 20.
Hey, Tony.
17.
12.
So Doc and Tickles, you notice that the king lifts his finger again, as he did when he summoned the frost giant, but you don't see anything appear.
Okay. I'll yell out, I'll point out to
Summon.
everybody that he lifted his finger.
You'll point out that he pointed his pointer finger.
Yeah.
Fair.
Pointedly.
But you are still in combat, so we're going to go back to the top of the order with Gray.
Okay. So can I do so as I kind of spin on the spot looking around, I don't see anything obviously. Can I assume?
You can't see anything, no.
So can I do a perception check to see what to expect here, to see if I can sense what's about to happen?
Sure. That's a no.
That's a 6. God dang. All right, I'm gonna just hold my action, I guess, then.
Okay. Doc.
I'm going to do Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Okay.
So, as an action, you present holy symbol, speak your prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. The creature fails its saving throw, it's turned for a minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can. It can't willingly move, come into a space closer within 30 feet of me.
So
It also
you were
can't take
basically in the center of the circle.
Yeah.
You were fighting the frost giant. So
Yeah. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only the dash action to try and escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Okay. There are no targets for this spell.
Okay.
Good thinking, though.
Yep.
with a
Let's
shot.
try. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Gish.
All right. I will cast See Invisibility. So for 1 hour, I see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent. And I look to see if I see him.
Okay. Yeah, you see two. They're called invisible stalkers. So they are elementals, medium-sized elementals. You see two of them in the center of the.
So I don't see the skeleton dude, but I see them in its place.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I sort of just point and go, there! And are there, you said they're elementals, so they're wearing nothing.
Correct.
Okay, so then that, I no longer concentrate on that then. In that case, I would like to cast Bane, if I may.
Is that a bonus action?
I don't think it is. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What,
How about a little? Can you put a little health my way? I took it.
let's see.
Both you and Doc took a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
Okay, Bane is not.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking there. But anyway, all right, well, in that case, then yeah, if I can't do anything else, then I would, since he's gone, I'm not concentrating, I'd do a healing word over on which one looks more beat up, Dr. Tickles, to me?
They would have to tell you that.
I think we're
Are you
probably about
bloody,
the
Doc?
same.
All right,
I
I
think
did
we both-
roughly the same damage to you guys, but I
Yeah.
don't know who's hit
Yeah.
points are higher.
Whichever one you'd say is closer, Alec, I'll go with that one. And that'll be 7 points of healing to whoever's closer to me.
Go ahead and give it to Tickles.
You sure?
Yeah, I can touch myself.
Oh, hey.
All right, and then that'll end my turn.
All right. Well, Tickles, it is your turn. You have a general idea based on where he pointed that there is a threat somewhere.
All right. Hopefully I can do this.
If you'd
I
like
want
to,
to use Danger Sense. It's a second level. You gain an uncanny sense that when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger.
Yeah.
okay,
You
that's
have-
a passive ability. You don't have to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. All
That's
right.
only when you're dodging something.
Oh, okay. So then I guess hold
So
my
if you'd
action.
like to try to attack one of these things, you can. You'll just have disadvantage because you only know the general area it's in.
All right, I'll attack. What the hell? Am I still raging? We're still in contact. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm disadvantaged, right? So I got to roll 2.
Yep.
Oh, basically the same number. I love that. That's a 20,
Yes.
22. Oh, that's a 15. Do I have to tell you which one I hit?
I'll just pick
All right,
the one that
15.
I think is closer to you. It's just a regular great axe, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. I don't have anything else. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
So, question. So, how do I use that danger sense? If, like, say, one of them swings and hits, how do I use that?
Can you read it to me again?
Okay, you gain the uncanny sense that when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have an advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
So it doesn't affect attack rolls. It's just if you need to make a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way of something.
Okay.
So you like always have it is the idea.
You always have that though. Well,
whenever a trap springs and you're not
Right.
blind or whatever.
Okay, so it's a trap thing.
You can roll with advantage.
Or avalanches. It would apply to that.
Yeah, avalanches.
You should have avalanches too. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably happen in our future again.
Oh yeah. So now I know. Okay, thank you.
okay. All right. Gray,
Okay.
you feel a force slam into you
Okay.
that you do not see, obviously, and you're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
I assume I can see that.
Yes.
So I'd like to use my reaction to lower that damage by one of my Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay.
That would be 5 points of damage gets lowered.
Should be 7 instead of 12. Okay.
And then Dill, does a 13 hit you?
Yes.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as something unseen to you just hits you square in the body.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
I'm still at disadvantage because I can't see it, so I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it and just roll for with disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. That does 9 points of fire damage.
All right, that it?
That is it. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to move away because that's an opportunity attack, so I'm just gonna hold my ground.
Okay. Gray, you have a held action?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, I want to do that this turn. So the thing just kind of ran over and attacked me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you have a sense that it's probably somewhere in front of you, judging from the angle it hit you.
all right, I'm going to.
And
then I'm going to go again, right? So
yeah.
I'm going to cast, since I can't see this thing, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
Good move.
Protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, it takes 5 cold damage. And then, yes, use a spell slot second level or higher. Oops, sorry. Both the temporary hit points and the cold damage increase by 5. So we're going to cast that at the second level. So it'll be actually 10 temporary hit points. And so he would take 10 if he hits me while I have that. And then, do I want to take a bonus action? I have a bonus action I can actually really use at the moment. I think I have to see. Yeah, to do the other thing, I have to see. So that's going to be my held action. So.
Then back to the top of the order. It's your turn again.
Right. And then now I'm going to attack where I think I got where the thing is.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Disadvantage means 27.
What?
I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Okay. Well, yep, that's it.
Holy crap.
So I don't get the crit. No crit, but I do get I told you the last time, like I buffed all the stuff for like sword fighting and like lowered all my stuff for range. So yeah, I'm +8 to hit currently with my sword.
Okay.
So
Nice.
and that is that'll be 14 slashing damage.
That's magical.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's with my packed weapon.
Yep.
And then and my other bonus actions are I gotta see it in order to use my bonus action, so never mind. I can't hex it or anything because I gotta be able to see it. So
then Doc, it's up to you.
All right, I'll go up and try to attack the one that is on the rabbit. And that'll be a 22 to hit with disadvantage.
You guys are rolling.
But don't ask him to perceive anything.
I can't perceive dick.
That'll be 5 damage, magical.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action. Which one is that? Healing word on myself. Heal myself for 6. And that'll be my turn.
Gish.
Okay, so can I see that? Like, can I tell how? Like, are they looking bloody, or like, can I tell?
No, they do not look that phased yet.
So I could tell if they were. They're just not.
I mean, I don't know if they would necessarily be bloody in the
that's just what
sense of the word, but they will start to look haggard as they get hurt.
Well, how close are they to each other? Two bad guys.
Not that close because
Dild was not near us.
Yeah. So I'd say probably 30 feet.
Okay, well, the one that's got the lesser of the hits on it is the one that was by Tickles.
Oh, the one that's been attacking Gray is the one. So there's one by Gray, one by Dill. The one by Gray is the one that's taking more hits.
Okay, well then the one by Dild is the one that has not been taking hits. So I will cast Fairy Fire, and I want to lay the 20-foot cube on that guy.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. We're going to go with violet. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So you need to roll a dex save.
And so does Dild.
Yeah, so does Dild.
Not my forte.
13.
Way to do.
What was it out? What was it out?
13.
Okay, that's a fail.
If that fails, I failed.
Okay. Well, for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius. You're outlined in violet. And any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So you guys can see that one. You have advantage, but it has advantage on you, Dild. And there you go.
Bye, Dild.
Well, he hit me just fine without advantage last time, so it's not a huge imposition.
And that, Alec, for your info, is a concentration spell.
Okay.
Does that negate you being able to see them anymore, though?
No, I can still see them. I can see invisible and normal stuff.
Oh, I thought that was a spell that you cast on yourself that was a concentration as well.
No, it's not concentration. It just lasts for how long?
Yeah.
And I'll also do another healing word for Tickles over there as my bonus action.
Thank you.
So that's 9 healing for you.
Thank you.
And then I will end my turn.
All right, and Tickles, you are up.
Okay, so now the one that I can see, is that the one that's near me or not near me?
No, you attacked the one that was attacking Gray, right?
That was before. He attacked one before it attacked me. So
right.
Okay, so the one that you can now see is attacking Dild.
All right, so there's still one. Is still
there's one engaged with Doc and I because we've been swinging at it, but you can see the one.
So if you want to attack the one that Gray and Doc are fighting, you'll have disadvantage. If you want to attack the one that Dild is fighting, you will have advantage.
All right, so sorry for the stupid question. I'm not going to be disengaging the one I hit before.
No,
you're not engaged with anything at the moment.
Okay, so I'll hit the one I can't see, so I have advantage. I know.
So go down to help Dild, and you're going to attack that one.
Yeah, you'll have advantage, so you roll 2 dice and you get the better.
Okay. That's a 15, anyways.
Yep.
That hits?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nice. Advantage comes to the rescue.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm raging, right? So that's 2. I'm raging cages, right? Okay, so that's 7. It makes 7 damage.
Okay. It is their turn now, and so one up by Gray is going to attack each of you once, Gray and Doc. Assume a 19 hits, Gray.
A 19 will hit, but it will take
10 points.
10 points of cold damage.
Right. So it is going to hit you for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then Doc.
10.
Go ahead. Saying something, Gish?
Oh, no, I was just saying not even all his 10.
14 to hit.
Misses.
All right. And the other one is going to try to attack Dild once with advantage. It's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll use my reaction to lower that number by one of my bardic inspirations.
I have a question here,
I
Alec.
think it's probably still going to hit.
You got to know that my AC is incredibly low. That it's a waste of your bardic inspiration.
I'm still going to try. Yeah, I
Okay.
got 5, so that's I don't know
So
what
that's
that
14.
It still hits. It still hits. Oh, it totally still hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Luckily, it's only 7 damage.
Yeah, your bardic inspiration die would need to be almost double digits to really rescue me in that moment.
And the other one is going to go towards Tickles, which is a nat 20.
Speaking of ones I should have used it on.
Okay, where's this lady at? She's just standing there watching us.
Is she doing
She's
it?
just cheerleading.
You say she
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that would be
Well,
8.
8? Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
And Dill, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do burning hands on him, so he's gonna need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's a 12.
That does not beat it. Yay! All right,
Lay your hands on me. Lay your
that's 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that is it.
Gray.
All right. So. All right. So I still can't see the one that's in front of me. So we're just gonna, I guess, slash at it again. I think there was something else. Almost all my other stuff, I need to be able to see it. So, yeah, we're gonna do that, and that is dirty 20 to hit.
Wow. Yep.
It's +8.
Well, yeah, I understand, but still, you could roll.
I rolled a
like
16
2.
and a 12. So yeah.
You are no stranger to rolling 1s and 2s.
Well, only on perception checks, apparently.
Clearly.
And that's gonna be 13 more points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then everything else I need to be able to see them. Everything I all right. Yeah, so I guess that's my turn.
All right, Doc.
All right, I will swing at the one I can't see. 16 with disadvantage
Yep.
for 9 damage. Magical. And let me see spell slot. I will bonus action healing word myself.
Okay.
For 6. And that'll be my turn.
Gish.
I will vicious mockery the one that's not outlined and say, "Your brother looks better in violet," and that'll be wisdom save.
What is the condition that he gets from this?
Oh, it's just some psychic
Just
damage if he fails. If he passes, it's a cantrip, so nothing happens.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay, that passes, so nothing happens. And I will just end my turn there.
Okay. Tickles.
I'm going to do something stupid again. All right. I'm going to throw my. Well, because we got a guy we can't see, right?
Well, you got a guy.
You're right next to the one you can see that you have advantage on. So just keep hitting that
it's
one.
not dead.
Okay.
Don't
Then
give up
the one
on
I
the one
can't
that you have
see.
advantage on.
All right.
Rather than throwing something at the one you have disadvantage on.
Well, I was gonna say it's like putting something like a can of oil on him so you can see him.
Can you have double disadvantage, Alec? Because that would.
It's okay. So that's 9. I missed.
With advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Ouch.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oof, a doof. All right. Well, I mean, someone's got to make up for that law of averages with everyone.
At least you didn't lose a javelin.
At least you didn't hit one of us with a javelin.
Those things
You rolled a one.
Those things are as good as gold.
Yeah.
One of us.
So the first one is gonna attack Gray once and Doc once. Those are both gonna hit. I would assume a 22 and a 24.
They do. So I have a question for you.
Yep.
So the way this reads, so he took 10 the first time from the armor of Agatha's. Man, in fact, you gain temporary hit points for the duration. It's an hour-long spell. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have the hit points, they take the 10 cold damage. So I still only have 1 left, so he's still going to take 10 again, right? The way that reads?
I would think so.
Okay. So yeah, so he's going to, okay, so he hit me.
It doesn't
so
say
he'll
like
take-
he is immune. The creature that was hit by that is immune. It would say something like that, I would assume.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so he's going to, I still had 1 of the temporary left, so he'll take 10 again. So,
Gray, he hits you for 12 damage.
okay.
And Doc, he hits you for 10 damage. And then the other one is going to attack Guild with advantage, which would be a 19.
Yeah.
9 damage, bludgeoning.
Alrighty.
And then attack Tickles with a non-advantage, which would be a 12, which I don't assume.
Miss.
All right. Dild, is your turn.
It's not Tickle's turn? Oh yeah, he just went.
Tickles
Okay,
missed.
all right. I'm gonna do a witch bolt. So that's a ranged spell for me. Let's see. Yeah. Let me fire this guy off. That's a 17 plus.
Yep.
So it's gonna hit right. Yeah. And that's the 12. Oh. And that did 7 points of damage. It's the energy. What kind of energy? What is it? Lightning damage. There you go. And then it connects a line between the two of us.
Yep. All right. Back to the top of the order. Gray.
All right. I don't have much other choice. I'm just going to keep swinging at this dude. That is a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So that'll be... Uh, 13 more magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Man.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all my bonus actions require me to be able to see him. So,
All right, Doc.
I'll keep swinging at the air. Probably gonna miss 11.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Okay. I will. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Gish.
Yeah, I'm going to go up to the one that's invisible still and attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
And that's, let's see, that's 13.
Nope. That just misses.
Well, poo. All right, I guess I'll end my turn there. I don't have 2 attacks yet.
Okay. Tickles.
Yeah, attack the one we can see. Oh, that's 25.
Yep, that'll hit.
Ooh, that's 17.
Nice. All right. Doc, I don't assume a 14 hits, right?
Nope.
All right, and obviously an 8 does not hit Gray, so both of those miss.
Hated that.
I need an 8 too. I need 2 of them because he's got advantage.
Dirty 20.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, that might hit.
11.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to a Bardic to lower that damage.
Wait, he hit me for 11 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
So -6.
-6. All right, 5. There you
go. And then a strong 8 to try to hit Tickles, which I know will not hit.
I don't get the 8. I don't get the 8.
Listen,
you rolled 2
advantage,
8s.
advantage is a hell of a thing, man.
Isn't it?
And it's your turn though, Dild.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm gonna keep that witch bolt going, so just zap him again. And that one is 12. No, sorry, that's an 11. 11. A lightning damage.
Okay.
Sucker.
Back to the top of the order.
All right, we're gonna keep hacking away at this invisible dude that apparently is unkillable.
No, huh?
Oh, that's only a 12 that time, so that's gonna be enough.
Doc.
All right, I will try and swing away at it. Okay. 18.
Oh yes.
Disadvantage. That'll be 6 magical bludgeoning.
He's looking really, really unhappy.
That'll be my turn.
Yes.
Is mine unhappy?
No, he's
You need
chilling.
to be not unhappy. You need to be dead.
That'll be a 23 to hit with my rapier.
Yes.
And that's going to be a 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Tickles.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Hit the one I can't see. No, that's 15.
Yep.
Looking upside down, I thought it was a 6. Seven.
Okie dokie. Um, 16 Gray.
That misses thanks to my new studded leather armor.
There it is.
That 1 point made all the difference.
A 24, Doc.
That's it.
11 more points of bludgeoning.
Right.
Build. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
9 points of
Oh.
bludgeoning.
Still alive.
I'll reaction that.
Okay.
That you lower by 1.
There you go.
And this thing just cannot hit you, Tickles.
I am looking
There's a 10.
really raw at this point. I am
well, it is your
looking
turn.
close to the end, and we'll just roll one more shocker on this guy.
Now, the
10.
ritual, you do have to. Is that concentration?
Oh, I need to roll for sorry. I need to roll for
He
concentration.
missed you the last time, but yeah.
I got an 11. Is it straight up
Yeah,
and down?
it's straight up and down.
So then 10 lightning damage.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Starting to look pretty unhappy.
I'm very unhappy though.
Well, no.
He's only starting to look very unhappy.
He's just starting to be unhappy.
Great.
All right. Damage. Let's go. 15.
Yep.
10 more slashing, magical slashing.
Okie dokie.
Here's my worry: is that like there's like 6 rounds of this. That we
Yeah,
gotta go
like
through.
another round.
One for each of the other chairs, and we're on round 2.
Doc.
I don't know how much damage we've done to those guys. Good God.
I'll swing away again. And I think this one's going to miss. 13.
That does miss.
All right. And then I'm going to bonus action healing word myself. Or 7 damage. Or 7 healing.
All right, Gish.
Okay, with the rapier, that was caught. Okay, that's a 19 to hit, and the piercing is 6, 7, 8, 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I will bonus action healing word. That's 7 points to Dild.
Thank you.
When you pierce this with your rapier, it, just like the frost giant, just disappears out of existence.
Okay, since they can't see that, I want to be like, guys, believe it or not, he's gone now. You did it.
So that's the one we can't see?
Yeah.
The one we can't see is gone, so it's time to deal
The
with
one
it.
that's about to smoke me is still going.
Tickles.
All right, I'll go after the one I can see.
Finish him.
I'm trying. 21.
Yep.
$12.
Not even close to finishing him. I mean, you could not have.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. I knew it was a vain hope.
Well, oh, that's an apple 20. I'm sorry, Dild. R.I.P. Dild.
Yep, I'm assuming.
Oh. 8 damage.
So that becomes 16, though, right?
No, that was the doubled.
Oh, Gish,
I
you
rolled-
saved me.
It goes down to
3
4.
ones.
It goes
So
down
it's
to
only
4.
4. Only 4 damage. Oh my god.
How many times can you use that reaction?
No.
I wanted to
as
keep
many
using
times as I have bardic inspiration, I'm now out. So don't die.
That was it. Okay.
And his second attack is going to miss Tickles again. That's a 9. This seems like
I
impossible.
want to get this straight. He's hitting the 2-foot tall guy, but he can't hit the giant like barbarian with the axe.
Well, I guess he's hitting Dild so hard that it's taking him off balance for a second.
Your guilt and death saves,
And Tickles is in his blind spot.
But Dild, it is your turn.
Oh, I got to roll for keeping my focus. I got a 1, so I have lost concentration on that. Let's see. I'll do. Yeah, I'll throw another witch bolt at him and see if I can hit him. That is a 12, so I don't think I got him.
Does that only grant advantage on melee attacks? The fairy fire?
Oh.
No, it's everything.
Oh, then I'll try another die and see if I can beat that. That's a 15.
That'll hit.
Hey! And for 3 lightning damage. I think I'm just phased at this point.
Yeah, right. You're a little bleary-eyed.
Yeah.
A little wobbly-legged. All right, back to the top of the order with Gray.
All right, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast this dude that I can see.
Well, I guess I could have Missy stepped away from this guy, right? Probably would have been a smarter move at this point.
Probably. That is with advantage. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
It would have been my last 2nd level spell, though.
And that is 8 force damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to cut the distance in half between me and that group.
Doc.
I will move over Are they? How far away are they? Within 30 feet.
Yeah, about 30 feet.
Okay, I'll move over
So if you wanna
and
get to 'em,
attack
you
the one I can see. Then, and that will be an 18 to hit
Yes.
for 11 magical.
11 magical. Okay.
That'll. I will.
Happy camper.
I will go ahead and throw out a healing word, Dild. That'll be 8. 8 healing.
There it is.
All right. Gish.
Okay, so I'm obviously going to go over to the other one. Now, since I did the killing blow on the one and I can see him like fully, does he look about the same as the other guy or like he has more fight in him?
He looks really rough.
Really rough. Okay, well, I will do my rapier, try to get him there. That's I don't think this is going to work. 13 to hit.
No, that misses.
Okay. I drop concentration on the fairy fire.
Okay. Then Tickles.
At least he doesn't have advantage on Dild anymore. So
now I'm at disadvantage, right?
No. Oh, yeah, because he's invisible again.
Yeah, because you can't see them. Yeah.
Still know the general area though, so maybe.
Okay, so. All right, that's a 12. I miss.
Yep. All right. It is going to attack Dill with its first attack. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah,
So much for that helping.
I know.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, I'm still alive.
still kicking.
And
I don't know what that healing word was, but it worked.
16 for whom?
To you.
Oh, then hit me.
All right. 4.
The guy that actually,
It's
Cut
cut
that
in
in
half.
and yeah, it's cut in half, so he only took 2.
Oh, it's right.
Dill, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep using the witch bolt that's connected
wait,
to him.
if
Oh wait, I
you-
gotta do concentration again. Sorry.
So
What?
here's my question: like they were rolling with disadvantage, but because he dropped the fairy fire, but if he's being hit by the witch bolt, can they not see where the thing is
Ooh, good question.
because he's connected by the lightning?
Deep thought.
If anything, that just makes it a straight roll, but that's up to
I mean,
Al.
it would it still be with disadvantage? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know because
Well, is it invisible, John, or does it just say
It's a light. It's a beam of light that connects it to me.
like you can see, like we can all see the witch bolt.
And I rolled an 18, so I did not lose that concentration.
okay.
I'm just asking: are we all still playing with disadvantage? I'm trying to kill this thing. Okay,
I got 7 lightning damage.
I'm grasping for the straws here.
Um,
And
I
it is a
will-
visual spell, so it's not like it's completely like crazy.
yeah, I'll sure. Let's move this thing along because he's basically dead. So, Gray, you can roll straight.
Straight roll. Okay.
it's gonna be hilarious?
18.
Yep.
On an Eldritch Blast. So that'll be 7 more force damage.
Okay. Yep. When you hit him, both of your beams of light disappear. And when that happens,
Do we have to roll perception again?
nope, you because basically as soon as that happens, the 6 not counting the king, the 6 apparitions speak ancient words in giant, which causes the king's apparition to disappear, and with a
Do I understand
Loud.
what they said since I speak giant?
I do too.
It's ancient giant, so you might.
Okay. I just speak
It's kind of like Old English, where like you might get the gist of it, but you can't understand it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
With a loud crunching noise, his throne raises 30 feet, revealing a hidden staircase going down into a cavern.
Nice.
I'm sure there's nothing down there we have to kill.
And when that happens, you hear from behind you, well, that took a lot out of you, didn't it?
Well, yeah, amazing what it did to you, huh?
And the sky lights up with Aurora Borealis, and she says, I was really hoping that they would take care of you, but I suppose I have to do Aural's will myself.
Sorry, whose will?
She says, for the Frostmaiden. And we will have to roll advantage.
Initiative.
Initiative next week.
Oh, Jesus. We walked right into this one.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be a bit more of a more fighting for you.
I am out next week. We can talk about it off air if we need.
Oh, see, okay.
So we may skip a week then. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be a major battle, maybe we should. But
John's out like.
I'm not going to laugh.
That's right, huh? I don't know. All right. Yeah. All right.
John and Tickles every other week. Just like, oh, we can't.
Oh, hey, I'll talk to the wife. See what the hell's going on. I got a calendar.
I'm in Phoenix, so
it doesn't matter, Tony. I'm out too. So
next week.
Okay. I think we're out next week then.
Well, then that makes that easy. So we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Will we? That's the 4th of July weekend.
I'm okay with it.
But
the 4th is on a Thursday,
right?
Well, yeah.
We'll figure that out.
I don't know. These two are like, oh, it's my cousin's brother's nephew's former roommate's birthday. I can't go. My wife said so, so I don't know.
Yeah, my wife says so. That's. I know when my Brit's button.
We will pick up at that point at some point in the future. Leave it at that. So I hope everyone had a good time. Sorry we get a little further along in that, but there's some serious battling. And in the meantime, never turn your back on an agent of the Frostmaiden. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
Bye.